Mango Bay, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, your Mango Bay.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/MangoBay. Mango.
Bay.
We rolling? We gonna start?
We're doing here. We're doing it. Mango Bay, baby.
Mango fucking Bay.
You know where it is.
Hey Chanel, I'm doing a Mango Bay. I'll hit you in an hour. Thank you. Manager. Sorry. Mango fucking Bay. One-stop shop for South Asian recklessness.
Hello.
We are two best boys who are brown comics in the fucking scene, making it happen, still being the funniest guys on the block.
I am Pranav Behari at Pranav. This is Mutton Chakrabarti.
Hare, bye.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Shaven, fully shorn.
Chakrabarti.
You know, how are you going to open a Hassan with that bare face?
Just she's saying Chakrabarti shaved my face even deeper. Now I got like blood cuts now. Dude, I do look like a fucking Bengali politician. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's like all my features are gone,
It's
bro.
very classic Bengali beauty that we're looking at here.
I know.
For male Bengali beauty,
Yeah.
this is what we're looking at.
My dad has started
It's
this.
very distinct and
Yeah.
it's very chiseled.
It's
you know
chiseled,
what I mean?
yes, because Bengalis have a job.
There's not usually a lot of lip action, but the lips are just enough. It's like a dark little line where the lips are. You look like Mutton Chakrabarti.
I don't have any features.
You know,
bro.
you guys look chiseled at a rock. And then the Bengali beauty for the women is like big nostrils, is what I've noticed.
Wider noses.
Wider noses,
Wider
big
noses.
nostrils, nice thick lips.
Yeah.
I'm getting horny just talking about
Bengalis are black. The black people
Actually, they are.
of Bengal.
They are.
The blacks of Bengal, I call them. Yeah, dude, Bengalis, that's why I always love black women so much. And it's really my Bengali love that created that love for black women.
You're right, because they look very similar.
They look very similar,
Yeah.
dude.
And South Indians too, actually, right? There's a lot of super dark. South Indians can also be very dark skinned. It's just like shitty North Indians like me, the more Aryan, vibey ones.
That's what it is.
You know?
Are you north? You're like mid.
UP is very North India.
It is?
That's like central North India.
Uttar.
Right there. Uttar Pradesh.
Okay,
yeah.
got you.
So that is North India. You know?
Dude, I mean, my mom keeps asking about where you're from and keeps forgetting it because UP is such a fucking non-place.
Listen, it's the weird thing about UP. It's a non-place, but it's the biggest state in the fucking country.
Right. So my mom, he's like, where is Pranav from? She's like very interested in you now. She wants to know everything about you. And she's locked into P now, right? He talks very well. He's very well talker and just his thoughts are just so like well formed. She knows you be knowing.
Yeah.
You know? And so she's always like, but where is he from again? And I'm like, UP. Then he's like, but where is he from?
Yeah, where is he from? UP is it's both
Right.
like there is distinction. There is something distinct about it, like cuisine wise, but
Yeah.
it's very just it is just like North India.
Yeah.
You know, it's Hindi speaking.
I've never
Very
gotten
just India.
You know,
like
I've never.
North India,
No one's
India.
ever been like, you got to hit Lucknow. I've never gotten that.
Lucknow, I mean,
You know?
depends who you talk to. Lucknow is amazing, though. It's
wanna
an
go.
Amazing place.
I wanna go.
I think there's a lot of Shia Muslims in Lucknow as well.
Okay.
That's
I
why
don't
a
wanna
lot
go.
So I think
I
for,
don't wanna
for
go anymore.
Shia Muslims, it's like a center of scholarship, maybe, or something like that.
Okay.
So there's a lot of It's a very mixed. It's a very Mughal inflected.
A center for Shia scholarship?
It's like an Islamic. Actually,
It's like a Phoenix University.
I think like the whole Deoband like Islamic movement
Yeah.
started.
in Lucknow.
And I think maybe in Lucknow, but definitely in UP, right?
Okay.
And so it's wild to think that like the fucking Salafist Saudis were
Yeah.
actually influenced by fucking Indian Muslims
Indian
in Lucknow,
boys, yeah.
who were like, you guys aren't extreme enough, you
And
know?
they were living next to Hindus, you know?
Yeah.
Those villages are very
Which
like
will do
mixed.
it too, yeah.
Oh my God.
Which will do it too.
They want to live next to Hindus so they can, again, hate watch.
Exactly.
Look at that
Exactly.
guy milking that cow.
It's so funny. I was talking to some friends of mine the other day, Indians who did 23andMe.
Yeah.
And they were looking at their cousins, and like half of their cousins were Muslims.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
Of course, dude.
So
Some of these
they-
Hindus are like one generation in. These
You
Hindus.
know, it's just like, what do you mean in? It's Muslim in one generation. There were Hindus before.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean your Muslim friends who were
No,
Hindu?
these are Hindu friends.
Right.
And they were doing 23andMe, and they had a couple cousins who were Muslim.
Oh, shit.
You know, like third, fourth cousins. Like
On the-
not even that far out.
On the website, it said 30% ISIS.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a race? Damn, okay. Dude, that's fucking amazing. Before we jump in, Patreon. We have some Patreons.
Patreon. Let's do it.
I did a little birthday entreaty.
Yeah, we did. We got
Did
a
a
few
little
from
birthday
that.
entreaty. I think some people joined off that. They hit me up. Some beautiful people. Always worth it. Always love.
Yeah. We got quite a few there. Let's see what we got. Boom. Tariq Tawfiq.
My guy. I know this guy from a long time
Love
ago.
it.
Thank you, Tariq.
Ranjit Reddy. This guy's always in the comments.
This
for
guy-
He's like, Usama, you're so cute.
Dude, he's pretty gay. But
You
in a
can
good-
get it.
Yeah, he wants to fuck. And
Then
then
we-
Ranjit. You know what also says? You know what else his main thing is? You're a fucking superstar.
Yeah.
Dot.
Love it. I love the love coming from Ranjit.
Ranjit.
Then we got Samya Bhatnagar. We know this guy.
Dude.
Sort of a comedian in New York. He was
He's
in
one of
and out.
those married too early, hates his life type dudes.
Okay, good to hear it. We still love you.
We love you. He's always supporting New York comedy.
Then we
Good guy.
got another guy. This guy DMs me out. Dhruv.
Dhruv. Yeah, Dhruv's a good guy.
Dude.
Good guy.
Then we got Manu Bhatia.
Oh, dude, my old friend from high school.
Okay. I think
Oh my God.
I think we called these people out already.
Yeah. Manu's the man.
actually.
Manu's the man.
And that's it for our patrons this week. Thanks, guys. You know, we got hours and hours and hours of bonus content. That's
Yeah.
bonus episodes, topical news clips, mango bites. And we're going to start doing some Zoom hangs soon, too.
Yeah,
So
well, it's
get
all
with
in flux right now in terms of what we're about to.
But join the Mangostani army, dude.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
It's coming. It's
this
coming.
is a thing that nobody else is doing out here. Come join for the exclusive content. Come into the circle.
Dude, I had
Come
a
into
fan.
the circle.
The other fucking day, wrote a DM to me. One word. Pedophile. Not even a punctuation. And I'm like, and then I just looked at the mirror. I was
Just shorthand. Just shorthand for Mango Bay now.
pedophile. Pedophile. And it just said scene. It was a moment. You know when you just know. You just know.
Yeah, and
If
he
you know,
knew.
you know. If you know, you know.
That's if you think pedophiles are like, if you know, you know. Go Gertz. If you know, you
That's
know.
the motto of NAMBLA.
Yeah.
NAMBLA. If you know, you know.
IYKY. KY.
IYKY. If you can, you can.
If you can.
Dude, juggly story of the week where
let's
we
get
talk
into it.
about some wild thing that happened to one of us. Went to Dubai last week for a couple of stand-up gigs.
And
wild
they shaved your
time.
beard. They're like, no, get in here.
What's
You're a
up?
slave now.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome
They
home.
took your beard.
Yeah. I gave my passport, gave my green card. They're like, that's not enough.
Yeah.
Go to the commissary. What commissary? I look up. I'm like in a factory. Dude, the amount of jokes I got in that level of like, what? Don't get stolen by the government. It's like, this shit's for real, man. Dubai really be stealing Bengalis out
They
here.
do. They do. Sri Lankans, Bengalis, Indians.
Yeah, dude. It's like To Catch a Predator, but it's opposite. It's like the Bengalis come in for a job, and then Chris Hansen comes out like, "Hey,
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
you're mine now."
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? What's going on?
I see your passport, and yeah, you said you came here to feed your family. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, you're gonna fuck this kid.
Yeah.
Actually. So here's a little juggly story. It should not be called Dubai. It should be called Dhaka, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, because that place is not Arab in the slightest. It's the most Indians and Bengalis I've ever seen in a fucking place in my life.
Tons.
It is so fucking Indian. I forgot how Indians be.
Right.
In an India. It was in India, basically. Bro, I forgot that Indians have no sense of personal space. No. Like when we do it, it's very controlled.
Exactly,
You know,
'cause
all
we
good.
like it.
We love it, right? I forgot that even strangers, bro, I'm sitting in the metro. Dude, old Indian men. We're talking like 55 on my lap. Just sits.
On your lap.
Dude.
That's what well, you know, it's like they're just assuming you're also from India, right?
Bro,
They wouldn't do that to like an Arab
That's
guy,
what I'm saying.
right?
It was a very like, you're a kid.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy had hard balls. Like his balls were hard. I can feel his, like rocks. Like Pokemon on my knees.
Really sad on you?
He's at 100%. Dude, Joe, this is not even he's not even.
Joe's pissed.
He's not even blown away because he knows this
Yeah, I
happens.
know.
This is what happens in India, bro. They just fucking sit on you, bro. They don't care. Bro, I'm sitting, there's a little area here, the guy just sits down in the area. In my crotch area.
It's normal, Joe.
Joe, you know, this is how it is, bro.
Yeah, get a little Nanaji. Come sit
Yeah.
on my godi.
Please, please. He's like, you're not even hard?
Yeah.
What is this? Going hard for your uncle?
So you felt his balls underneath him
Dude, I
hard
felt
against
his,
your
because they're all
thigh.
fucking dangling, bro.
Yeah,
It was,
they were low, right?
they
And
were
they're
low.
like calcified now. They're not really in use.
Yeah, they're like Mexican cars,
Yeah.
you know, just low riders.
They're like truck nuts, actually. At that point.
Yeah, I turned him into fuck nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm about? Jiggle, 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 jiggle. And of course, you know, it was the first stop of a 30-stop journey that he just plops on. Here's the thing, though. You know, within 5 seconds, the genetic Bengali comes out. Then you start
Then you start rubbing his
fingering
nipples.
him.
Yeah.
You start
You
fingering
get
him. And, you know, we got 30 more stops, buddy. Enjoy. And it was such a trip. And that happened the whole week. Just Indians just fucking not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, and it's always crowded in Dubai, right?
Right.
So, like, you know, at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is too late to be smelling armpit. You know?
Unless it's a kink, unless that's what you're.
Then it's the right
it
time.
has to be deliberate.
That is exactly the time. But if you're not trying to do that, 2 a.m., you're trying to get home, you're tired, and it's just, just
Listen, motherfucker, you're out there doing comedy,
I know,
living
I
the
know,
life. These guys are
I know,
these guys
I know.
are hammering rocks all day.
I know. He's indentured servitude pits.
Yeah. It's like,
Can someone? Hey,
these slaves are all smelly, guys.
Dude.
This wasn't in my contract.
Is there no deodorant at the commissary, dude? Can you fucking spring? I'm sorry your grandma's starving in Bangalore. Can I just one deodorant? Anyway, of course I'm sorry. But it was, at some point when you're in the mix, you're just not thinking in the most loving
No,
terms.
of course. Who wants it? Nobody likes personal space as a thing.
And then when they're sitting on you too, and their pit juice is like oozing onto your knee, and you're like, this like eventually, if it just seeps enough, you just wake up at the factory too. Like
you're getting juiced
you get
on,
turned.
huh?
Yeah. Dude,
Oh, man.
it was a juicy experience. And it was just like a little thing I wanted to say, just like, you just don't think an Indian uncle gives a fuck about your Americanness or like,
No.
Bro, it was all about my guts.
None of those guys have passports right now. None of them have passports
Maybe you're trying to seduce
anymore.
me to get my passport. Because you
It
like
could be
these, huh? You what?
I'm surprised you didn't get just dragged into like a construction site or something. Just off the street.
If I had shaved, it could have been a different story, bro. I come in this face, right? First day of work face.
Listen, were you wearing like an American flag hat or a MAGA hat or something?
You think that this fucking hotel was next to like squalor?
Yeah.
We're in the fucking Dubai Mall area.
Yeah.
Right? Like all the slaves are in icky places somewhere else.
Did you do much hanging in Dubai?
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Loved it, bro.
There's no booze there, right?
There's booze.
There is.
Any booze.
Okay.
You can order booze at your fucking room. It's made for tourists. The whole city's made
Yeah,
for
that's
tourists.
true. Right, right.
I did stay in like the other area that was more Dubai than the main area, and that's where it's a little bit more like only dirhams. You couldn't fucking pay in dollars. Because most places accept dollars. But when
Right.
you go to the markets and the souks and shit, they're not
Okay.
down with that shit. They're like,
Okay.
I'll give you 20 for this fucking deodorant. They're like, no dirhams.
Yeah.
Dirhams. So
Probably American
and of course,
currencies.
the deodorant aisle filled. Not one off on the deodorant aisle. Just fucking no one's buying that shit. Anyway, sorry. I know I'm sounding like a fucking Jennifer Garner,
You
but
fucking white ass motherfucker.
I know. I had to say it though. I had to say it.
They smell. What were they eating?
I'll say this though, bitch. One time I was doing a self tape with Zubi, right, at her place. Outside was this FedEx truck just blaring, right? I couldn't get the video going, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna complain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna complain.
Yeah,
I
good.
walked down
Yeah,
there.
you got to sometimes.
I did that little white woman bathrobe thing, sir. Sir.
You put on a bathrobe just for that?
Just to be, put the hair in a bunch. Sir, you're black. So I walk up to
You said that he was, sir, you're black.
You're black. Okay. And he's like, oh, sorry. Sorry, my bad. I went up to her, the FedEx guy. I'm like, hey, could you please? And she's like, oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. And bro, when I say I felt like Harry Potter's arm glowing, I'm just like, oh, like the new power unleashed in RPG. You have learned white women, right? It works. It works.
It does work.
It
Yeah,
does work.
it does work. But, there's
Just
a difference in FedEx driver, slave labor in Dubai. I can't believe that was your jungly story. I thought you were going to tell me something real jungly, but you're the jungly in this case.
I could be. I'll take it.
So the uncle, how old was this guy?
Like 65, sitting on my balls.
Sitting on your balls. You should have gotten up for him, let him have the seat.
Yeah.
That would have
That's
been
true.
a quick.
I'm not the winner here. I'm fully villain, dude. I'm fully villain here.
I'm just fucking with you. You think I would have been okay with any of that shit? Okay? You think I would have been okay with any of that? I would have planted hashish on him and been like, take him away. Take him away.
Put some got up his butt.
Yeah.
Swirl it around, make his asshole all numb.
I've seen some down and out desis in the Arab world.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude.
one time I was stuck in the airport at Jeddah,
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia, for like 23 hours. I was stuck there. And man, I met some guys from like Pakistan. They're like, we just got out of jail because we had like half of a gram of hash.
Yeah.
And we were in jail for like a year.
Bro,
I was like,
they
holy shit.
they told me that if you say any cuss words, they'll kill you.
Really?
I was like, what the fuck?
What were the sets like there?
It was great. It was all international.
Okay.
But they were like, listen, we have to do this on a 50th floor rooftop so the government can't hear us. Because
Really?
the government doesn't fuck around with anti-government stuff.
Okay.
So, they're like, don't do anything about Islam. Don't do anything about government. Nothing about Islam.
Yeah.
So I was midway through my like Arabic imam sounds like they're sucking dick bit when I was like, this could kill me. But I still did it.
Did you do it?
I did do it.
Get the fuck out.
I didn't give a fuck. And I realized
Did it kill?
It killed.
Yeah.
And there was one guy in the back who walked away slowly, and I'm like, okay, I'm dead. I thought about that guy for two days.
Yeah, you should have. Like, that guy's going to show up again soon.
Because as I was doing that joke, like, and this like guy in a black Kadura, whatever, walked out, and I was like, that's going to come back.
It's definitely going to come back to
Chekhov's gun.
Hondo.
You know? Chekhov's scimitar. Chekhov's scimitar. You know, I was like, "Fuck!" For 2 days, I was like, just kind of like,
wow.
I was very much jungly in that bitch. I was like, very much like, "Fuck you!" I've done comedy for too long.
I want to do your
yeah. And it worked great because it's all expats. They're all like not expats, but they're all international.
Yeah.
They know English and shit, and so it was fun as shit. But bro, these like the fucking Interpol of Dubai, whatever the fuck it's called. It's fucking around, dude. It's fucking around. You can see some sinister shit always going on in the back. Like, you'll be walking around. There was one alley where some guy was kind of following me, like in the souk, and I was like, I just want to walk through an alley, just to see the alley, right? Always a bad idea.
Yeah.
And then this guy in the back is
Just
a
like
shady
tons
guy.
of sodomy. Just like a bunch of sodomy
All I
going
think
on.
about is that kite runner scene where they have the two guys go in the back, and there's just a scene of two blood drops coming out, and it's like this is.
I never saw that. No, I never ever will.
You know that?
Oh,
Kite runner. There's like
gnarly.
dude, it's like a male rape scene. And there's just all this show is just two blood drops on the snow.
That it reminds me of this old movie called Midnight Express. It's like an old. Have you ever seen this?
Sounds like a sex move. From
It's about like this
Edibles.
white guy who gets caught like trying to smuggle hash out of Turkey, so he
Okay.
spends like 20 years in a Turkish prison.
Jesus Christ.
And it's just like
Rape,
gnarly. It's just like nonstop getting
Rape.
ass raped. And then he like meets like a Swedish guy in there who teaches him yoga and stuff. And then they just have like an affair. And this is what I'm imagining you going into the alley in the souk in Dubai is what's happening to you there.
Well, he needs to learn the yoga so his asshole can open more healthily.
Yeah.
You know, for the ass rape, of course. You have to let it in. Let the dick in. Let the dick in. That's insane, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty.
What kind of movie is this? Dude?
It was a very you know, it was fucked up. I saw this movie in health class in high school. I was like in 8th grade. Our gym teacher was a sadistic, weird guy talking about the dangers of drugs. He's like, we're going to watch Midnight Express. He's like, here's what's going to happen if you smoke a joint, guys.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
He's like, here's what's going to happen if you smoke a joint. 20 years of sodomy. That's literally what a Turkish-style sodomy.
Bend over, kids. We're doing the practical.
He's like, this is what's going to happen to you, basically. It's like, it's
that's
fucked
insane,
up.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
And me, on the other hand, I was like, where do I find all this weed? What's weed? I was like, I need to get some. Looks like.
After the movie ends, hey, Pete, can you stop jacking off, please? All right. Go to the principal. Stop.
Get that blunt out of your mouth and stop jacking off.
And meet me in my office.
And I'm wearing a fez.
The red. And as you come, you're like, merhaba. Oh, God. You're jacking off naked with the purple vest. The vest. Ew. Love it. Love it.
I kind of love it. You know, I guess. I don't. It's gnarly. Dubai, a place I'm very fascinated by. I want to go there. It's like just made of money. But I was wondering.
Again, it's terrorist Vegas, right? It's fucking.
The terrorists aren't really hanging in Dubai, though.
They are a little bit.
Really? Probably it's a transit point for certain things happening.
There was some gnarly characters. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, I don't know if this is like Dubai gangs or this is like, you know, shit was gnarly there. It wasn't just all, you know, souks and spices and jasmine cylinders. You know?
Well, I think of Dubai. I think of like skyscrapers.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's for real.
I think terrorist Vegas. I think like Pakistan or something, or like.
Well, Vegas implies that's something fun to do there. Like,
yeah, but what is fun? ISIS territory is Vegas for terrorists.
yeah, but it's like, you know, it's. Once I went there, I thought it was gonna be the same thing you're thinking.
Yeah.
Then I saw the people, and I was like, no, there are mostly good people, and there's some people who look kind of shady, and I'm wondering if they're more on the, you know, the sleeper cell type shit.
Sleeper cell shit. Yeah. I mean that does make sense. I've never been to Dubai. I do want to go. Terrorist Vegas is what you call it. I think that's more Afghanistan, but that's some pretty good jungly shit.
I'm telling you, this is the world I lived in for a little bit. Eventually, by the end of the day, I was sitting on laps. I was like, move over. Here's my balls.
Your balls are all hard by the time you get out.
They calcify. Grayscale on the balls. That's my Game of Thrones disease.
You start coming pebbles everywhere.
It's called the kidney stone,
Shooting
buddy.
rocks out of your dick.
It's called the kidney stone.
He's like, no, I'm a superhero. What do you mean? It's like, no, buddy, you got a
Bro, I think
condition.
you got a calculus.
You've got a condition.
Yeah.
No, I'm a saint.
No,
clearly.
dude, watch this. Ah.
I am the creator of Earth. Look at it coming out of me. Rocks coming out of my dick. I am Zeus. It's like, no, bro, you got to go to a doctor.
Brown of the week.
Oh, Brown of the Week. We got a very special one. This is a guy who, and one thing I love, this is from an Indian paper. My favorite thing about Indian newspapers is that they only give first names of people, like we all know them.
Sure.
So like Naveen was arrested in such and such village
crazy guy.
in Telangana.
Yeah.
Literally the guy's name is Naveen.
And that's it.
And that was it. This is a guy in Telangana, villager. He was drunk, came home. His wife refused to cook mutton for him, goat curry. And so he called the cops on her 6 times. And then the cops traced the call and arrested him, which, I'm sorry, what?
Arrest her.
Arrest her.
For not making the
Yeah,
mutton
what are you
tonight.
doing? You got the wrong guy.
It's fucking Hyderabad.
Yeah.
There's mutton around.
Yeah, seriously. He brought home the mutton for her to cook.
Dude, it should be illegal for a woman not to cook the best food in history.
He came out, and apparently it's because she didn't like she was punishing him for being an alcoholic. And so what did he do? He called the cops 6 times. To me, that's still better than what would have happened if there was no cops to call.
Yeah.
You know?
So the 6th time, he's still
It's about the
gunning for
most
it.
wholesome domestic dispute call you could ever get.
Yeah.
You know?
They show this on kids shows in India. What do you do,
Yeah.
kids?
Yeah.
Just call the cops.
Call the cops.
Don't beat your wife. That's insane, dude.
If your wife won't fuck you, call the cops.
Call the cops if they don't. They have a song about it too. Yeah. If they don't want to fuck you, call the cops. That's crazy, dude. I believe in the idea of like, hey, listen, man, like don't beat anybody. But this guy might be the most progressive.
He's the most progressive guy in Telangana
in history. Because Telangana, they love to fight. They're always fighting.
You
about
know,
shit.
I think, and I listen to me. This is the system working right here.
Right?
You know what I mean? The system is working.
Dude,
Modernity.
Does Telangana, aren't they a bunch of terrorists? Don't they blow shit up all the time? Weren't they trying to secede from the?
Oh no, that was another thing. We're trying to secede, but there was like forgetting. There was another state now that's risen up in India.
Right.
I'm forgetting what it's called though. I want to say it's Chhattisgarh, but that's not it.
Telangana is not in Hyderabad anymore. Like they're not part of the province.
Maybe Hyderabad is in. I don't know. Maybe. Let's the geography. Also, do we want to look this up?
0 for 2. It's 0 for 2 today.
Listen, get the
What's
fuck out.
going on?
I'm a conceptual thinker. Okay.
Telangana, they are. I think they had like a little scuffle, bro. 11 migrants burned alive in Telangana.
Okay, Jesus. What do you?
This is the first thing I read about this place.
You just pulled out your phone and said that.
That's
I didn't even notice you go online.
Oh, that's Telangana.com, dude. Never mind. Telangana is the whole state.
Yeah, Telangana is the whole state, bro.
There's one part of Telangana.
Hyderabad is in.
Telangana. I think they want to get out of it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Now you're making me, gaslighting me. You know? Let's get back to Naveen and his struggles.
So what happened? So they arrested him, and then
they cops came.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, I don't think they arrested him, but he put himself on house arrest because apparently everyone in his village was making fun of him for it. They were all roasting him like a fucking goat for this like frivolous 911 call. In India, which in India is 100 is what you call. And he kept it 100.
What?
In India, 911 is actually it's 100 is what you have to dial there. And it's called keeping it 100. And that's what he was doing.
Oh, yeah, baby.
You know?
Dude, I love the fact that he is just a good guy.
Yeah. I think it's cute.
And this is
fun.
him drunk.
Yeah.
This is his most imbalanced.
Exactly.
So
this has got to be the coolest guy around.
100%.
What do you think the call was like? I tried to find the call online.
Mamu.
Yeah, it was like, Mamu. Police, can you tell my mom? My wife won't cook me the goat.
My mom is away there. Can you tell her to cook me also? Does anyone have a wife in there that can cook me?
Can you bring me mutton?
I'm hungry. Dude, mutton biryani from Hyderabad, I've had it before. I've been to Hyderabad. It's worth divorcing over, dude.
Mutton biryani?
So fucking good.
He was asking for mutton curry, which I do love. It is delicious. Absolutely delicious. So it is worth...
Dude,
listen, that's worth Sati. You know?
I think if you slapped her once, there's a case to be made.
Yeah, there's a case.
Mutton.
It's so good you want to slap somebody after and before.
Yeah, during.
You know, this guy did the very humane thing.
Yeah, most times I'm telling you, if like wives
this guy's
say
a
no,
woke king,
and they become like goat sacrifices. Idul Adha comes early that night. You know what I'm saying? Like shit goes on.
Dude, Naveen is a woke king as far as I'm concerned.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
Called the cops. He's like, hey, I have a dispute.
Dude, give him a show on Amazon Prime or something.
His wife's like, I'm not going to cook you the goat curry. You're drunk. He's like, I hear you.
I hear you.
I understand you.
I respect you.
Yeah, I want you to feel seen.
But I have to also live my truth.
Yeah, but I have to live my truth, which is that I brought you the mutton and you're not cooking the fucking mutton, bitch.
He brought the mutton.
He brought the mutton to her
Dude, I can't even think
on
about
his
it.
way home.
Not even Jesus did that, dude.
You know, really.
This guy's amazing.
This
He
guy's
brought
incredible.
the mutton home for the family.
Exactly. It's just him and his wife, it sounds like. He's 28. Yeah, he's a laborer. He was drunk as shit. I'm just happy he didn't beat her. You know, I just get brass tacks. I'm just happy he didn't whip her ass.
You know, that guy wouldn't even threaten with that. His threatening was like, if you don't give me mutton, I'll call again. I'll call again.
Exactly.
I think I want to meet this woman.
I want to meet the woman. I want to meet him. This to me should be an entire Netflix series. Yeah. You know?
I think the goat should host it. You know what I'm saying? The goat should host it.
It's true goat curry, you know? Goat.
Dude, he is the fucking goat. Well, is he in jail now still? Or
No, he's not in jail.
Right.
He's imprisoned himself inside his home because he doesn't want to get made fun of by his like neighbors. Apparently his neighbors all caught wind of it and just started roasting the shit out of him. You know,
they beat their wives in celebration.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, honey, it's time.
That's applause.
The sound of
Listen, I have a thing about this. I don't know if Indians are. If beating the wives is a thing, you know why? Because I did like a Brown themed show on last Friday, and there was like a half Italian, half Indian comic, and they were like,
oh boy,
it basically implying that like the Brown, she's Pakistani, half Pakistan, that like Indians beat their wives more than Italians, and I was like, are you kidding me?
That's not even no.
That's no.
Italians beat their wife to say hello.
Yeah, Italians beat that. Italy, that's a wife beating culture. India, that's a child beating culture.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't think Indians beat their wives that much. We joke about it a lot, but I don't think it actually.
I mean, I think Indian women be putting the fucking smack down on a lot
How
of
many
guys.
have you seen with the Indian moms like be fucking that guy who what the fucking he's like.
I mean, I'm not saying that their hands are not thrown in Indian households.
I honestly think both sides beat each other.
I think there is a little bit of that. Yes, absolutely.
I think in the hood, in the Indian hood, shit's rough out there.
Listen, you see a North
women
Indian.
are hood too.
You see some of these North Indian women. Their forearms look like rolling pins. They don't need They're like the big ass rolling pins. They're at their dundas just fucking
rolling pin with a blender attachment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like and the thing is, like, the women have to be harder because the men are just like, no, I'm going to be a soft boy. You're going to do everything
we talk
for
about
me.
this, how, like,
Mom 2.0,
right. And so you want a mom? You want a mom? Show you the fucking
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You ever seen that video of that guy? And he's behind like a gate in India, and he's getting his ass whipped by some thugs or whatever, and his wife comes out with a handgun.
Yes.
Chases him all away.
So good.
Classic.
And then shoots her husband.
And then she's like, "You pussy."
Little pussy.
Yeah.
Good
Can't
job.
hold the gun straight, bitch.
I mean, Indian moms also have been traditionally all the business runners, the money runners. They handle everything in the
They
house.
handle everything in the house.
The dudes a lot of times get drunk, and I get it, bro. You fucking suck, dude.
Yeah, well, it's also like, hey, you got it made. Everyone's doing everything for you right now.
Right.
Why not get wasted?
The moms have always been very doting on Indian boys, right, on their Indian boys, and every Indian mom hates their daughter-in-law for some reason. On
also
on
true.
some real shit.
Yeah.
On some real shit.
Yeah, that's the rivalry. You're not doing a good enough job for my son, this and that. And that
I
stays
want
true.
to fuck him, kind of.
Yeah, you see this all the time in
Right.
India. No.
So India is definitely pronounced, and so in those environments where the mom stays with the daughter,
Couple, yeah.
and that creates even more tension. Here,
She's more likely throwing the hands than
Right.
the son.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think so.
Yeah.
And so this culture of like Italians, bro, that again, good job. Is
Yeah, you get hit a little bit of cold ziti and hands will be thrown.
dude.
She will be Apollo Creed and he will be Rocky.
She will be Rocky's brain, and he is going to be Rocky. Destroy.
They're both Rocky in different ways. She can take a punch and he can give one.
Yeah, most Italians do sound like that.
Joe, you're Italian. Yeah. Did you? Not you don't have to say yes or no, but did you? Did your dad ever hit your mom? No. No.
Your mom ever hit your dad?
So you sure you're Italian? Now we need a 23 and me.
Yeah. But never any beatings going on. Just the kids.
That's
Good.
good
Okay.
to know.
So you're Indian. Okay.
Yeah,
We're
still-
back again. We're always back to Joe's Indian.
Joe's
I have a
Indian.
couple Italian friends, bro, and they don't beat their wives or anything, but they shit on them constantly, dude. Constantly. Bro, it's like my fucking wife. I fucking hate her.
Wow. So
And
they
it's-
just take it to the self-esteem level now.
Yeah, it's a beating of that. And I think what it is you watch Godfather once and you just can't not beat your wife or something. Like Sonny is every Italian guy I know.
Not Sonny, but Carlo, the guy who beat Sonny's sister.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they kill him eventually though.
They killed him.
They
Everyone
fucking-
gets killed eventually.
Yeah.
In there,
Oh
except
yeah.
for her.
Who survives Godfather? No one.
Talia Shire, her character does.
yeah.
At the very end of the whole series, she's the
yeah.
one who lives. Yeah. After that third episode, which involves the Vatican and all kinds of weird shit. You're
Yes.
like, all right,
yes.
guys.
Third one was terrible.
It was okay, but it wasn't great.
No. And had the Sofia Coppola who was acting.
Yeah.
Almost took to the whole movie.
Yeah, she was like 14 years old, and she was playing the love interest.
She was so
The
bad.
80s were quite a time.
Oh, God.
It's like we literally switched from like medieval times, and then in like the late 90s, it became modernity.
Dude, yeah,
right? Because
yeah.
you had Sophie, she was like 14 years old in it, and
Yeah.
Andy Garcia's like at least in his
30s.
early 30s
Yeah.
in it, and that's the relationship in the movie. Very sordid.
People are like, she's a bad actor. It's like, no, she's 14
Yeah,
years
she's
old.
14 years old,
She hasn't had
buddy.
emotions yet.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what it means to fuck somebody.
Yeah, she's not a bad actor. She's bad. She's bad at geometry, and that's the thing people are really
She
worried
has a
about.
pop quiz tomorrow.
Yeah.
She can't fuck a mob guy. She pop quiz, not pop cherry. All right?
And she dies.
She dies.
She dies in that movie too.
And that acting when she dies,
Yeah.
dude. Oh my God. She's 14.
She's 14.
Huh?
It's wild.
The better actress was the Scarface lady.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Want to fuck me? No. The
Michelle
the sister.
Mastrantonio.
Yes.
Yeah, she's so hot.
You want to
fuck me, Tony.
You want to fuck me?
You wanted it? You like this, Tony? Fuck me, Tony.
Dude, I must have rewinded that scene
Tony. Oh man.
15 times.
I remember seeing that when I was like 7 or something because my brother and his friends were watching Scarface, and I was like, "What's going on here?"
My brother did not give a fuck about what I watched. He let me watch everything.
Oh, dude, same.
I came out fucked.
Dude, I think that's why we're like this.
We're
'cause
fucked, bro.
We have older brothers who are just. I was sitting there watching wild shit.
Bro, Office Space. He made me watch that fucking porn scene. Two Girls, One Cup. My brother's
No.
friends.
Okay.
My brother's friend. I'm a brother.
Yeah,
That fucking
forcing you. Yeah,
Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
You know? Dude, my brother was watching weird shit, dude.
dude. I mean, I was
Meat Spin. Remember Meat Spin?
No, what's meat spin?
It's like a website that you would say like, "Hey man, check out this new video game I'm getting. It's awesome. The review's here." Send it to your friend. It's a picture of a dude's dick just doing this in perpetuity.
Okay, I know what you're
In
talking
perpetuity,
about. That's
dude.
like Lemon Party.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Or
In
WhiteHouse.com.
that genre, lemonparty.com.
Yes,
In that genre of
And it was just
internet.
this GIF, the first GIF ever, maybe.
I loved it.
The first GIF,
Oh yeah.
just a dick doing this. And then you're kind of like weirdly gay by the end of it. You're like, oh my God, I'm fucking.
you're getting dicknosis.
Yeah, dicknosis.
Dignitized.
Yeah. Hypno-dicked, just like, whoa. Cockwork Orange out here.
Oh
you
my
know?
God.
But yeah, I really think that's how I got fucked. I really do think I am fucked up in the head a little bit with the sexuality with my brothers. Your brother really made you watch fucking.
Well, it was violent stuff for me,
Yeah.
right? So I was watching a lot of violent stuff. It was gangster movies like Conan the Barbarian, the original. There's a lot of decapitations
Yeah.
and that kind of shit. And there's a lot of fucking in that movie too.
Conan, yeah. I mean, anything about the Roman Empire, they love to just throw.
Oh, this is not Rome. It's a fictional place, but it's like a fictional ancient world.
But Spartacus too.
Hyborian
Spartacus
period.
All the Roman.
Caligula is the movie that you gotta.
Dude, you're your history with movies. I feel like you've watched some things that should have been on
watch some shit,
xhamster.com.
dude. Yeah,
and
definitely.
Somehow were feature films like New Line
Definitely.
Cinema.
I'll never forget the time my mom watched in on me and Balzbaya for our previous episodes, watching Caligula, and I think it was just that scene where this guy's jacking off in a bowl, like coming in a bowl, and she's like, "What's going on?" We're like, "It's a historical movie. It's history."
Pranav, what is this ejaculate?
It's
What is
ejaculate.
this ejaculate?
She's like, "No, what's it called?"
You're like,
I wanna watch it.
Mama, I'm experiencing my growth. Oh, Jesus.
It's so funny that I have a friend growing up. I don't know if I ever told you about this. It's a hilarious story, but like he used to like jerk off outside while kicking a soccer ball around. He'd just be like dribbling his soccer ball.
But like lazily.
But-
like he's gonna like just.
No, I think it was like part of the thing,
Okay,
and it's like this is like him. This is what him beating off.
What?
You know what the story was? Actually, now I'm remembering it. It said he was beating off outside, like outdoors in his backyard, and he was kind of rich growing up. So his parents had a maid, and he saw the maid looking, so he thought there was a soccer ball nearby, so he just started kicking around the soccer ball while like that was his alibi.
Oh no, I'm not just jacking off. That'd be weird. I'm jacking off and playing soccer.
No, it's a very. This is a healthy activity. You know,
It's cardio.
I'm an energetic, healthy young boy.
And then he makes a goal. He's like, goal.
When he came, yeah.
Goal.
He did that soccer player
But the-
thing
but
where
yeah.
he slides on both knees onto the ground, like
All of his friends were like,
Yeah.
were like paid to just jump in and like, yeah, you did it, buddy.
So I mean, that's an incredible.
He had a commentator. Absolutely
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah, it's like, it was a Spanish one.
Goal.
Shouts to one of my best boys ever growing up.
Abrams.
Jewish
Amazing.
guy.
Amazing.
And Jewish parents are progressive. You would think they would have been like, here's how you tickle your pickle. But no, he was out there as well, just teaching
I
himself.
love the idea of the maid always catching him. He just has a different activity every time. Like he's painting.
He's football.
football.
different badminton.
He's watering the plants. Hey, I'm just tilling the ground here.
He's doing kung fu forms, breaking boards. Just different activities.
Every single time.
He's baking. Like, I'm learning to bake.
Hey, starts reading Chomsky. Oh, just, you know me. His ideas are powerful. His ideas are powerful. If you know what I
Mowing
mean.
the lawn.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
It's so good.
The story's incredible.
So good.
It's incredible.
I'm so glad I could remember that story properly.
That's beautiful. This has been Family Stories.
This has been something. This has been some wild shit. Guys, remember to subscribe to the Mango Bay Patreon. Subscribe to the YouTube, the iTunes, Apple Podcasts. I'm all cummed out from that story. I'm all like, I don't know. I feel like post-coital almost. Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. You know what it is. We love you guys. Thank you.
Come again.
Come again with a soccer ball.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Don't be weird. Don't be weird out there.
Your mango bay.